Hi everyone, it's Amanda again from Change.org. Today I'm going grocery shopping to see how many fair trade items I can find at my local grocery store. As always, I like to start off shopping for produce. And one of the things I always look for in produce is something that's locally grown, like these delicious looking eggplants. One thing to look for is that it tells you the name of the farm on the sign. For example, this eggplant was grown in Vineland, New Jersey. So if I wanted to go back and research the farm that this is grown on to have a better idea of their labor conditions, I could because I know the name of it. It's so much better to have fruit and vegetables that come from a place you know than a place that's anonymous and could have slave exploitation. So I'm going to get this eggplant and move on. Now we're here at the coffee. Fair trade coffee has long been one of the easiest fair trade items to find in a grocery store. This grocery store actually had 3 different options, so I have a lot to choose from. There's lots of different things to consider when picking which fair trade coffee you want to buy. Sometimes it's a good idea to buy the store brand, because 1, it may be cheaper, and 2, it encourages individual grocery stores to buy fair trade coffee for their store brands. It's also a great idea to support smaller companies. Here's a couple of examples from smaller companies. But the one thing to remember is to always look for the Fair Trade Certified logo. That tells you the coffee is Fair Trade Certified and it was actually grown by farmers paid a living wage. Sugar is another product that often has Fair Trade Certified options. In this particular grocery store, there aren't any. But I did find a good alternative. This is certified carbon-free, so it means it's a little bit better for the environment. And it was grown and harvested in Florida. Now, while that's not a certification that there were no slaves used in the creation of this sugar, it certainly is a good indication. Because labor laws are better in Florida than they are in a lot of countries like Haiti and the Dominican Republic where sugar is produced. Ben & Jerry's. Ben & Jerry's actually has some fair trade certified labels. This one is the chocolate macadamia nut, and they also have vanilla and a couple others. So if you're in the mood for fair trade ice cream, Ben & Jerry's is the way to go. Because of the rampant slavery of children in the cocoa industry, fair trade certified chocolate is always a good choice. However, a lot of grocery stores still may not carry it, like this one. If you have to buy chocolate from a grocery store, consider making a better choice between 2 brands. For example, Cadbury has recently agreed to buy fair trade cocoa and to use fair trade cocoa in some of their bars. Hershey's, on the other hand, refuses to make that agreement. So in this case, I would go with a Cadbury bar. However, you can also find fair trade chocolate bars online. So I hope you enjoyed our shopping trip today. Finding fair trade items at a local grocery store can be challenging, even for things like sugar and coffee and chocolate that have a lot of fair trade options available. But keep your eyes out, look for the label, and know which brands are better options when a fair trade certified option isn't a possibility. Remember, when we make simple, everyday choices about buying better products, we can do a lot to end human trafficking. See you later.